Hey everybody, it's the Gamma and welcome to Pikmin 1. Yes, I know, we're doing this a bit out of order. We did Pikmin 2 a few years ago now. I think it's 2 years now. 2 years now, which is kind of crazy. I mean, it does feel like it's been a little bit, but not that long. But we're going to be playing Pikmin 1 today, and as you can see, we are actually playing the Switch version. I've finally been able to buy the equipment to record my Switch. So that opens up quite a few avenues going forward, which I'm very excited for. That's enough waffling. Let's get into the game. The impact site. I'm excited. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then. No. Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So yep, here we are. This is Captain Olimar. You know who he is if you played the first, or if you've played any other games or seen me play the second one. And here we have a strange device. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Yeah, the onions are called onions. The lore goes crazy. Why is it called an onion? Something scientific maybe? Nah, I just felt like calling it that. I respect it. The seed that the onion drops took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. I didn't know you could find sprouts adorable, but fair enough. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of the wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it, press A. Olimar knows he's in a video game. Extraordinarily, when I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Plucking it has done no visible damage, it just stands there, menacingly. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, trying to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to pressing X or moving right stick while holding L as well. The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. ZL snaps camera behind Olimar, right stick, left/right rotate camera, ZR, zoom, right stick up down, change perspective. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. So yeah, if you press ZL, you can turn the camera behind you. If you fiddle around the right stick, you can move the camera around viewpoints. Same with the R, you can do that. A, as you're discussing, actually throws a Pikmin, so there you go, you can throw Pikmin, and they will do various tasks for you. I carry this little flower pellet back. And it will produce more. Astonishing. The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yes, you will, don't you worry. And while they are growing, we'll have our little red guy here pluck these. And while he's bringing that back, we will look for more pellets to get. And as you can see, there's some over here. So we could throw one on there, but if you actually throw two of them will be able to carry it. And as you can probably imagine, that will double the carry speed. Well, probably does it. I don't know the specifics, but it makes it go faster. So that's what you really need to know as a player, isn't it? Alright, they will bring that back, and we'll wait for them actually, because then we can bring back this 5 pellet here. So we can bring that back. And these should grow right about now. Look at me, so good at timing. I definitely didn't just wait for them to start growing. Alright. And if you explore it around a bit, you will find that there is a red pellet up here, I believe. Yes, there it is. A secret little red pellet if you're exploring the environment. It's not mandatory to beat the tutorial, because that's what this is. Alright, now that those are all plucked, we can go over to this box here that has a convenient 10 indicator on it, meaning we have to throw 10 reds to push the box. And they're taking their time, you know. I like that one on the left, just kind of like glitching out or something. Don't know what he's doing. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduct. Approach and hold A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them. X to dismiss. Move right stick or holding L to command and control the group. Use Z, L or up, down, left and right on right stick to control perspective. I shall call this on my computer and access it with plus. Yes, thank you for the tutorial. And here we have a very lucky find, I must say. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin? You tell me, man. Maybe the little creatures you have. Imagine like if the engine didn't drop there, this game would just be over instantly. It probably wouldn't sell right now, if that was the case. But I don't think it sold very well anyway, at least on the GameCube. Although I don't think the GameCube was a particularly poor console, was it? Or might be thinking of another console, but I'm pretty sure the GameCube was like one of the lowest selling Nintendo consoles, wasn't it? I don't know, I might be making that up. Spreading misinformation on the internet. No, I will edit in a version if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's been interesting to know. It's kind of a miracle this game got a full series. Well, not a full, you know, it gets continued games if it didn't sell. Well, what do you want, Omar? When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck more and to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. I guess I'll try to get it all done at once by holding A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright colour. Other times they revert to a paler hue and give up a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. Got it, boss. Yeah, so unlike Pikmin 1 and 2, the original ports and the GameCube version, you don't have to continuously press A anymore to pluck sprouts. You can just hold down the button, which is a much needed change because having to repeatedly tap the A button or whatever was kind of annoying. Alright, and speaking of tapping the A button being annoying, we could throw these all individually, or we could do it all on our set, hold the left bumper and use the right stick to just swarm them all onto the engine. And as you can see, that is much faster than just throwing them all individually. So yeah, good to know going forward. And there we go, they have brought the engine back to the ship and it conveniently flips back upright and the engine magically restores itself. I just love video games. Oh, glorious. With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The Glimmer of Hope is beginning to burn more brightly. What has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. In Pikmin 2. But not Pikmin 2, Pikmin 1 and 2. And into orbit we go. One day, Season, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin. I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family or planet to Pocketate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. It holds the key to my survival. I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Yep. You have 29 days to collect 29 ship parts, meaning you have to at least get one part a day, which I'm hoping I'm able to do, given I've played this game basically my whole life, so it would be pretty embarrassing if I'm unable to do that. Alright, let's head to the Forest of Hope. Nice calming music. This game has some straight bangers, so I hope you're ready. My Dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's Onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy. So as I call the Pikmin out of the Onion, all I need to do is stand in the light beneath the Onion and press A. Yes, this game is an A button pressing simulator. Alright, and we've got a pellet, flower, posy if you will. Don't know why I call it flower. I've got some grass here, the Pikmin can actually interact with that. I'm going to throw some Pikmin up there. We'll get to where that does in a minute, hopefully. We'll have the remaining Pikmin break down this gate. As you can see, this produces a yellow substance. Another intriguing discovery. The local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favourite seems to be full of nutrition. Close observation is needed to determine the strengths and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Right, and there is actually some more nectar. There's quite a lot. Oh, and they're still going. Okay. We're pretty lucky. Damn, look all that nectar. It's going to feed them for generations. Right, we'll flower them up in a minute. We're actually going to leave it there for now. We have to break down this gate, which is going to take a while. And there we go. The bramble gate is down. Here we have our first dangerous enemy. This is a dwarf red bulborb. You want to aim for their back. You can do that by easily just tilting the camera up and then kind of just throwing wildly until one of them decides to land on it. As you can see, a pretty easy kill. Once you get good at it, you can't just delete them like that. I'm going to bring their bodies back. so we could get more Pikmin. There's a 5-pillar up here. I guess we'll bring the yellow ones back. If you didn't know, they give less Pikmin because they are not of the same colour. We'll get more into that in a bit. So those guys will... let me just work on it a little bit. Okay, those are all destroyed. Bam, bam. Well, I mean, I don't know, I don't even know why I was having one of each carry. Might as well just all carry it as much as you can. Right, they'll work on that. Come on, no one picked this up. Did I not throw someone? I guess not. Right, look at all these Pikmin, they're unstoppable. There we go, all Pikmin plucked. Oh, never mind, we're missing it. We didn't pluck a few, I probably plucked them all. Right, and this is where I'm going to use the nectar. So if we actually use the swarm mechanic, we can, like, come on into little groups, and that'll make it collecting this nectar a lot easier for everyone, as you can see, if I'm stumbling over my words. They're able to get all that nectar fairly easily. And now we have 53 flower Pikmin, and that guy just fell over. So this will be a pretty easy kill. As you can see, he tried to grab one of them. I think he actually almost did eat one, but if you're able to defeat them in time, they will drop whenever they're eating. We have a ship part here. Why? It's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. Say that 5 times fast, by the way. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. Okay. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my flight for survival a bit easier. My fight for survival a bit easier, rather. Okay, I think if you interact with it after, I think actually, yeah, this should light things up. No more candles for me. Actually gives you a bit more dialogue, which is kind of cool. I would have brought back this 10 pellet there, but then I wouldn't have been able to bring back the fuel dynamo, so I will get it in a moment. And there's also some more nectar, so I guess we can... I don't think I want to flower these guys out because there's not a lot of them, so... And then we got our second ship part, we're on schedule. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up for me. Oh, okay, it just says it here. Okay. I have now recovered 2 of 30 parts. If I can find just 3 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Alright. I was maybe going to interact with every ship part after we had already initially interacted with it to see the extra dialogue, but if it's just going to be a dialogue for when the ship part is collected, there is no need to, so we will not be doing that. Which is good, because it does kind of interact gameplay, but I do want to see the remote stuff, so... Alright. We'll have you pick up... actually, I think 61's enough. As you can see, we've got a new enemy here. This is a red... spotting red bulb, I believe. I always forget what they're called. Just like with the other ones, you can... Throwing onto its back is the optimal strategy. Obviously, because you don't want to be in front of its face when they wake up. So we're just gonna aim press simulator and hope that's enough. Looks like it's gonna be. Nicely done, everyone. So yeah, different enemies require different strategies. The bomb orbs are usually at their worst when you're behind them. I guess you can say the same about every enemy in real life and in any other video game, really. If you're behind them, they're not being able to attack you first, are they? We've got another gate to break down, but this won't take us long. Yeah, I think 60's enough. I don't think I'm going to bring any more stuff back for the time being. Right, there we go. Another gravel gate down. And we do have to take out this dwarf red bubble quickly because if it will call to its mother for help, or I guess its guardian for help, and we don't want that because that'll wake them up. I'm just going to take care of this guy. Shouldn't be too bad. Nicely done. Another bulb orb down. We're actually going to bring our Pikmin over here and press the X button to dismiss them because there is another onion over here. Yes, the yellow type. I wonder what type of Pikmin it will make. Hey, this isn't a good time. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. From now on, I must pay close attention to the sun meter on my monitor and choose my actions accordingly. So it's best for me to review my monitor's data. You're ruining the thing. We just discovered a new type of Pikmin. You can't just do this mid thing. What are you doing? Across the top of my monitor are the sun meter and day display. At the bottom of my space suit damage meter and Pikmin gauges. From the left, these numbers reflect Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in onions. To adjust my monitor, I can move right stick. Yeah, Olimar, we know, man. This cutscene was supposed to be cool, you know. I was going to shut up and let the cutscene play, but you kind of just ruined it. There we go. Sorry about that. The colour is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than others. In what ways? It looks like it may weigh less than the others. In what ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? I must be sure to observe it closely. I can hold a Pikmin for a moment with A, and swap it forever by pressing R. So yeah, now we've got to grow a yellow number up, which will eat into our day, so we've got to do this fairly quick. Olimar can punch stuff if he has no Pikmin nearby, and he presses the A button. Fortunately, he can't pick stuff up though. But he can get the job done. He deals with those pellet posies pretty quickly. If you wondering why I'm moving away from the ship every time they're about to deliver something, it's because it's actually faster. Because if you're near them, they'll see how I can't whistle this guy at all. It's because he's I don't know, he's near me, but he doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing, but if you want to improve your time efficiency, making good use of that secret is definitely key. I don't want you to pick up the red one. No, I don't want you to pick up that red thing either. No, guys, it's too early. We're too early in the Let's Play to be doing this. There we go. As you can see, you can dismiss Pikmin to make collecting stuff a little easier as well. See how that's quicker than just waiting for them? I don't know. It's a weird thing. We're not going to grow too many yellows because we don't want to waste too much time in the day. I will bring back this red bulborb. I'm just going to call them red bulborbs because they're red and they're bulborbs. I think they might be called spotty bulborbs in this game, but I don't know. Could be wrong. Doesn't really matter, does it? What are you airing about? As you can see, there's some more nectar up there, so we'll get some yellows to do that while we wait for these Pikmin to sprout and pluck them. Okay, there we go. All yellow's done. The nectar should be done up here if the camera would zoom out. And there you drunk it all. Okay, thanks guys. I'm glad 2 of you got it. As you can see, there's some bombs here, so we're gonna pick those up. Make sure to handle them with care. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these glistening or strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps these cracks indicate that there's tremendous power locked away within. This merits further research. So yeah, as Olimar was saying, we try and get the reds to pick up bomb marks. You'll see that they do not care. So, with that in mind, they do not have the same instinctual urge to pick up explosive devices like the yellows do. Which is probably fair, honestly, but you know, probably why the yellow Pikmin will to almost extinction. So we're just going to throw all these bombs here. And that is the only way you can deal with these stone walls here. If you try to attack them normally, it won't do anything. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. They should be able to blast open the stone walls that block the pathways, and may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. When I throw bomb rock carrying Pikmin and give them orders, they will toss their bomb rocks at nearby walls or obstacles. The explosive power of the bomb rocks is tremendous, so I must keep my distance. If we don't want any casualties, that would be unfortunate. And as you can see, there's actually another ship part there. We're going to bring in our reds because yellow Pikmin are worse at combat. And here we have a new enemy that is a female Sheargra. They're completely harmless. And here we have the male counterpart. These things are the spawn of Satan. As you can see, they may be thinking what's so bad about them. They're just like a little creature. Sure, you can just like murder it instantly. And while that is true, some psychopath at Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to make them invincible when they are consuming something, which means that if they grab one of your Pikmin, there's nothing you can do about it. So we will have to be careful with that. The female ones are just kind of worthless. Now this is actually a really difficult to deal with section. You don't want to lose any Pikmin, but I don't. Because... oh, this should be it though. There we go. Nice job. Now we can take out these guys. Miss. Fine, because Dwarf Red Bulbs... Dwarf Red Bulbs aren't really an issue. We're going to bring this down if we can. We need 20. What we're going to count, I was going to guesstimate. I mean, I was actually right. I threw one more. I think I wasn't right. No. We're gonna have... where are you going? Okay, you're going this way. Like, why are you going one way? Not the way we came from. You need to interact with that ship part. I just remembered to get its thing. Come here. Where are you? Right here? Yep. It's my whimsical radar. With this, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press plus to check it. This mind fills me with great hope. A lot of talk about hope and other things. I mean, I guess you're stranded on a planet, presumably going to die in 30 days, so we have exactly 100 Pikmin. I think that's cause for celebration. Come on, guys. There we go. We don't have much time left in the day. So I guess we'll clear out the remainder of this little area here. You can actually swarm Sheargrubs and maybe die. It can work for the male ones, but it's a lot riskier. My clock is indicating the approach of sunset. Pikmin waiting beneath the dolphin and onions will probably enter the onions on their own. But if I don't call the stragglers and add them to my group, they may not be able to get back. I'm sure that the Pikmin still planted are safe. I'm somewhat concerned about leaving Pikmin to fend for themselves in the darkness. Yeah, they're not the most capable bunch. As you can see, they you guys really couldn't kill that thing. You had like 5 seconds. We'll just do that. We're actually gonna... I think we're gonna stop exploring there. Is the radar back? I'll speak of the devil. Whimsical radar. This important part can detect the locations of the other missing ship parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press plus to view. I can scan with left stick or zoom with right stick. This will surely help me in my search for the remaining parts. Now recovered 30 of 20, or 3 of 30, I just need 2 more. So yeah, if we press plus, we can now see the map and all the ship parts. These ship parts, there's little stars there. So there's quite a few in this area, which we will be getting, not today, because it's about to end. Alright, the countdown has begun. Now, I did leave the nectar here for a reason. See how many Pikmin we can get bloomed for the day end. Got 20 there, that's pretty good. We'll leave them, they should be fine. They're in base. Famous last words. How many can we get there? I think that's quite a lot, like 30. That's pretty good. Alright, so we're ending the day off pretty successfully. You haven't lost any Pikmin so far, so I'm proud of that. Off we go. The Bulbwobs, they tried to get us, but we're too quick. You should have come a few seconds earlier, my friend. 2 days since impact, it appears that many of the ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts on my radar, I should be able to use the radar screen, and that would improve my chances. Then I only have to press plus to locate my parts. Yes, I've said this already. Yet, there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my space suit takes damage, I must return to my ship, stand in front of it, and press A to make suit repairs. As I explore, I must pay attention to my suit's damage meter in the bottom left corner of the screen. And we grew 75 Pikmin today. Pretty good. Alright, and that's going to do it for the first episode of Pikmin. We did the tutorial, we did the first day. You can see what the gameplay is like. It's a pretty good game. We are just getting started. Next time, we're going to return to the Forest of Hope and hopefully recover some more missing ship parts. See you guys then.